Hi, this is Katie Weeks, your independent, close to my heart maker. And tonight I'm kicking off the first of 3 videos that are featuring the stamp of the month for December 2022. It is called Forest Critters, and it is simply adorable. And I am using the Four Seasons winter paper pack for this particular card. And there is kind of a wood grain. It's almost like a birch bark look. And that paper gets mounted at the top of your card up next to the fold. And then the one with this green print, kind of a diamond print, I believe, on the bottom, I ripped the edges because it's going to mimic grass for us. So I ripped the top edge and then mounted it on the card as well. And then on the light side of this cardstock, I'm trying to remember which color it is. I'm not sure. It might be the toffee cardstock maybe. And I'm going to stamp that little doe in a dark brown. I think I used like mocha, but a dark brown would look really nice. And then I'm going to clean my stamp, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out this little guy in a second. I'm also going to take those bare tree trunks, and I'm going to stamp them on the front of my card, and I'm going to use a gray. I want to stamp them towards the top. I'm going to be using pewter, but a dark enough gray that you're going to see them show up. So I'm going to stamp them probably like 3 times across the front of my card. And some of these will get covered up with other elements, but I just wanted to have that look of being in the woods. And then I'm going to come in with my pine, and I'm going to stamp those little clumps of grass that are in this stamp set. And I'm going to stamp them just randomly throughout this whole bottom layer of that printed card design. And just kind of fill it all in. So I'm going to have this deer cut out and mounted on the front of my card. And then I also have a few tags that I have included in your kit. I have a couple of them that I'm going to group together. So here we go. I'm going to cut out that little Bambi, and it won't take any time at all. And one of the important things to remember when you're cutting things is to turn the image and not so much your cutting hand. You want to turn the other hand that has the cardstock in it. Next, I'm going to come in with that white Irresistible cardstock, and I want to cover it. Now, I could have covered it with that Distress Oxide ink. I decided on my glitter pen instead. I think it gives that a nice shimmer, and I love our shimmer brushes, so I use the red for that. And then I am going to use the red from my Distress Oxide inks. I want a very vibrant red, and I'm using that to stamp on the other tag. And it just says thanks a bunch. You could stamp any sentiment on there. You could even stamp a holiday sentiment if you wanted. And then I'm going to layer these together, and I just pulled that ribbon through, and then I have a little snowflake, and you have to do this very gently, but I pulled that through. I actually lost one of the little pieces of the snowflake, but that's all right. I would have had to pull it off anyways. And then I'm going to glue down some of the other little branches of that snowflake to the top of the card so that it stays on there nicely. And then I just used the little piece of twine and tied a knot, and then trimmed off the twine and the ribbon, and that looks great. And then I'm going to mount this on the front of my card. So this is the first card of a 3-card series. If you place a $50 order on my website this month, it is kati.ctmh.com. You can add on the Stamp of the Month stamp set for free. So you can add on the Forest Critters. And if you do, you can add it on for free if you're a VIP. If you're not a VIP, you can add it on for just $5. So it's still quite a steal. And when you do that, I will send you a 3-card pre-cut kits, and all the videos will be up here on YouTube in the next couple days. So there you go. I did use foam tape for that little deer, and it came together pretty quick. I hope you will like, subscribe, leave a sweet comment, and make sure you share this with a crafty friend. Come back tomorrow morning for the second video.